All right, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be removing the plenum on the Dodge Charger 3.5 V6. This is a very simple job. In order to change your spark plugs or coil packs, the Plymouth have to come off. It's not too much. I've seen most videos. I don't know why. Their video goes on for like hours. I see some being a 3-part series. Some people say you have to take all this off, break this bar back here, remove this, but I'm going to show you how to take this Plymouth off in less than 10 minutes. How simple it is. And this is a V6, but if you take the V6 to Dodge Charger for a tune-up, your coil packs and spark plugs, you're going to pay $1,200, no lie, $1,200, because they're going to charge you, $200 an hour for 6-hour labor, and I'm about to show you how simple it is. All right, now here we go. All right, so the only tools you're going to need is 10mm socket, 10mm wrench, and a flathead screwdriver. All right, so I already broke all of the bolts with the 10mm socket. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Already broke them. You don't have to worry about losing them because they stay with the plenum when you pull it out. They don't go anywhere. They all stay with the plenum. All right. So now you pull that loose. Bam. Pull this loose. Boom. Right. Come here. You pull this loose. Boom. Right. Pull this loose. Bam. You get your flathead. You unscrew your cold air intake or your air duct. Pull that loose like this. Boom. Right. You got one bracket right here. You unscrew that. You pull that loose. Right. And you come right here. You got your 10mm wrench. You break that so you can pull that loose. Boom. All right. Come back here. You got 2 vacuum hose. One goes to the brake booster. Boom. You unplug that one. And you got this one right here. Vacuum leak. Boom. You unplug that one. Now, that's it. Pull your manifold off. That's it. See? That's all you do. You pull it off. None of this have to come off. None of that have to come off. Then you push this right here. I push this back like this. Then pull it off. All right. So, I can't pull it off with one hand because I'm holding the camera. But let me set it down. I'm going to show you what it looks like when I get it off. But see how simple that was? Less than 15 minutes. Well, actually less than 10 minutes. Very simple. I don't know why people make these videos by taking all this off and why they go into a 3 or 4 part series. So you just saw how simple that was. All right. So let me get it off. Let's finish the job. All right. So here you have it. The plenum is completely loose. There's one mistake I forgot to tell you about. It's not 2 vacuum holes. It's 3. Okay, you got one here. This is your brake booster. Then you got this one here, vacuum line. Then you have another, this one right here. All right. So, and be very careful with these plenums. When you take them loose, don't drop them, because if you crack them and break them, it's like $700-800 to get them replaced. All right. So let's get this off, get it out the way, and get on the inside. All right. All right. So here's your Plymouth, completely removed from the 3.5 liter Dodge Charger. All right. And you saw with your own eye. You saw how simple it was, how easy it was. No problem. Anybody can do it. So I don't know. I don't understand about these videos that goes on and on and on. So, but anyway, the reason I took mine loose because there was a hissing sound. I took mine loose for one reason, to replace the gasket back here. See, the gasket broke off, so there was a hissing sound. So I got the whole. So I decided to buy the whole gasket set right here. So I got that one tube I need. I don't need that one tube right there to stop the hissing. So but while I'm in there, I brought the whole gasket set. I'll change out these gaskets here. And there's another gasket up under the plenum. Right there. I'm going to change that one. And so with your plenum off, you can change your spark plug. See, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all your spark plugs right there. If you want to change them, get your 10 millimeter right there. Take that loose. Pull this out. Pull that out. Put spark plugs in. See how simple it is? Oh, and one more thing. While you're working on your car, make sure you cover this up. Because if you drop anything in there, screw, bolt, anything, you screwed. It's just that simple. All right. So, they cover mines up. There you go. And with the Dodge Chargers, Challengers, what's the other one? 300s. They come with they come with a lot of trims. They come with the 2.7, 3.5. Then you got the 6.1 liter Hemi, the 6.2 Hemi. Then you got the what's the other one? The 6.4 Hemi, and you got the 5.7 Hemi. But and as you can see, I got the 6.1 Hemi over there. Super B, SRT8. All right. So what I was saying, out of all of the engines, the 3.5 and the 5, the 3.5, they're bulletproof. These engines last you a lifetime. All right. You don't have no problem if you keep them up, take care of them, oil change, tune-ups. You won't have no problem out of 3.5s. And then after that, I would say the 5.7s. But these 3.5, they'll last you a lifetime. Because right now, I'm about to hit 300,000 miles on this. Starts up every time, drive like a champ, no problem. Best engine there out there, the 3.5. All right, so I'm about to put this gasket on right here. Change these gaskets. I don't have to worry about my coil packs and spark plugs. I done those like last year, so I think those are good. All right, so I guess while I'm in, I'm going to clean all this out a little bit if I put the plenum back on. So, well, all right, so let's get to it. All right, so here's the old gasket, and as I took it off, I noticed it was broken right here. Maybe that has a lot to do with the hissing sound too. So I'm glad I bought the whole kit instead of the just the one little rubber hose. So yeah, this one is all flimsy. It's probably the same one that came with the car. All right, and there's a nice brand new gasket. All right, so let's get this new gasket back on. And before I put the gasket on, get some mass airflow sensor, carpet, or brake cleaner. Clean this right here out, just doing a whole overhaul on the car, All right, so let's get to it. All right, so now you have the new gasket on. It's nice and pretty, nice and snug. I clean out in there with the brake cleaner. All right, everything nice and good. So about to get this put back on. Oh, another thing I want to show you. While I got the plenum off, if you ever want to change your PCV valve, it's right here. That's your PCV valve for the 3.5. It's all the way in the back. So If you ever want to change, you gotta take the whole plenum off. It's right there. Just break this bolt right here. All right, pull it out, clean it, brake cleaner, or you can just replace it. All right. So that's the other hose right there I was telling you about. You got your PCV valve. You got a vacuum line that goes here to this. That's your EGR valve right there. And the big one in the back is your brake booster. All right. All right, so let's get back to it. Get this put back together. All right, so basically you save yourself, what I just showed you, save yourself $1,200 for doing a job that for like $9, less than 20 minutes, because I bought this whole gasket right here online for less than $10. It was like, I think it was $9.25. If, like I said, if you would take this to a dealership, they would have charged you parts, labors, and all that. You've been out of $1,200. All right, so there you have it. All right, y'all. So while I was in here, I went a little crazy, as I always do. I decided to take the valve cover off, look at, check the valves off. And, as I'm looking at this, I mean, for an almost 17-year-old car, it's in excellent condition. And see, this is what I mean about the 3.5s, how they bulletproof. If you took the valve cover gasket off, maybe a 6.1 or 6.2, 6.4, you'll see all this right here. It's all burnt out. And see, I can't even move any of them. Excellent condition. See there? Excellent. Look at that. Perfect condition. Nothing like a 3.5. You know what I mean? I know all you 3.5 guys out there won't hear me, but trust me, you got the car. My 3.5, I love the 6.1, but my 3.5, this is reliable. So like I said, I went a little crazy. All I was supposed to do was just change this one little gasket right here, stop the hissing. But I figured since I got it tore apart, so I go ahead and go to the parts store and get me some, I don't need them, but I'm gonna go in and get some gasket, just in case I have a valve cover gasket leak, so like I say, 3.5 is the best engines of all the Chargers. Don't forget that, fellas. All right. So let me get this thing back together, take it to the car wash, and, get it back on the streets. All right. All right, now, so I got the valve cover nice and clean, cleaning it all out. Just put in the new gaskets. All right. New gasket all the way around. Just went and bought a new PCV valve. I broke the other one taking it off. So just went and bought a new one. Screw it in right here. Right, put it back on here. So yeah, now I'm gonna changing all these gaskets, PCV valve, cleaning everything out. So now I won't have to worry about this job no more for about another 10 years or so. All right. All right, so there you have it. It's all put back together in all this 3.5 liter glory. Right, everything's back the way it was. The Plymouth, new valve cover gaskets, new PCV valve. Right, it's running smoothly, no hissing. And check this out here. $265,000 miles. It's about to hit 3,000 miles. Start up on a dime every time. It's and how quiet it is. Alright. 3.5, the best of all the chargers. Alright, so there you have it. So next time you need to do a tune-up, do it yourself. Very simple job. Alright, so if you like the video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.